They was very safe. Everything was clean, disinfected before we took the lanes, and they had us spaced out really nice. So it was a good event, and we'll continue with that. Want to thank everyone who participated in the Spirit Gala. Was a very, very well attended in terms of we had almost 1,000 people tune in. The presentations and videos, we got nothing but great feedback, and we're about at the $300,000 mark right now, and we still are taking donations and things like that. So any support that we can continue to get, we appreciate it. But thank you to everyone. This Saturday is the Don's Day of Service. The Dad's Club will be doing a service project at the Greater Chicago Food Depository from 8:30 to 11:30. I'll be there with both Dads and Dons. The next thing is, please get out there and support the jugglers. They're doing American Graffiti Thursday, April 29th, Friday, April 30th, Saturday, May 1st, Thursday, May 6th, Friday, May 7th, and Saturday, May 8th. All the performances are at 7:30, and you can buy the tickets online on our website. Mother-son dance is going to be Friday, May 21st, outside on the parking lot near the grotto. So far, we've got 122 registered, and every day we're getting more and more. Everyone, all you moms should have received your invitation. If you did not, please email me. The main thing for the dance is we do need dads to help with setup that day. We'll be setting up around 1 o'clock that afternoon for the dance. If it does get rained out, we have a makeup date of Friday, June 11th. Let's see, I'm trying to go right in order here. We also have the opportunity again to do concessions at both Wrigley Field and concessions at Northwestern Football at Ryan Field. What I've done so far is I've sent an email out to the group leaders to make sure we have enough group leaders to manage the parents and students that we get to volunteer for whatever games we want to do. We can pick and choose whatever we want in terms of the Cubs and Northwestern.
How many volunteers do we need, Mike?
You know what? We'll take as many as we can get, Peggy. Right now, we've got about 8 group leaders, counting myself. I heard back from one of them, so I just sent the email last week, so I'm going to follow up. The main thing is we got to have the leaders, and then we could take as many volunteers as we want. Now, let's see, and then the other thing we're going to need eventually, once I get some more details, and we will not take senior parents as volunteers, but we're going to need volunteers for decorating for both the baccalaureate mass and also graduation. The reason I'm excluding the senior parents, it's your day to enjoy, and you shouldn't have to do any work in regards to either the baccalaureate mass or the graduation. We had a meeting last Friday. The baccalaureate mass is set for Thursday, May 27th, outside in the football stadium. And I believe the time was 7 p.m. And then graduation is set for the next night, Friday, May 28th, outside in the football stadium at 7 p.m. Mr. Tully will send out more information because there's also rain dates in case the weather doesn't cooperate. But one of the main things we discussed at that meeting is we're allowing, besides the graduate and the parents, 2 additional people can attend.
Oh, my mother will love that.
You know, so, and the 2 additional people, they will sit in the east bleachers. The student and the parents will sit on the football field.
Okay.
So, but Mr. Tully will send out a lot more information. And then finally, what I have is the Dad's Club will be running a golf outing September 18th at White Pines. I'll be sending out more information on this, but it's a Saturday morning, 9 a.m. shotgun start. and there'll be a nice lunch following the round of golf. And that's
Great.
all I have.
Well, perfect timing. It seems like Coach just joined the call.
Excellent.
Does anybody have any questions for Mike?
Mike, it's Ken Peavy here.
Hi, Ken.
I know we were talking about it during the Dad's Club meeting last, and I know there's the secretary's position open. If you need a hand doing that, I can lend a hand.
Okay, I appreciate that. You know, like I said, if somebody doesn't come forward, I can take the minutes and stuff. It's no problem. But yeah, Ken, if you'd like to do it, I can help you too. No problem.
All right, sounds
Okay,
good.
super. Thank you.
Coach, we started without you.
That's all right. Sorry, I couldn't find the link.
That's okay. We started on the back end. So Mike went over the Dad's Club and Parent Club and some other graduation information. So I guess, we'll go back to the agenda. And do you have any IHSA updates?
Well, the IHSA updates are such that, we have one less sport. We had one less sport, but then we brought in another one. So we still have 8 different sports going on. Soccer has ended up its season, had a great season, ended up second in the ESCC.
Ooh, good.
Football is ending this week, and we've started all of our normal spring sports like volleyball and track and tennis and baseball and lacrosse. We started wrestling this week also. We had team pictures all day today, so things are moving and very, very busy, but there are no special things from the IHSA other than these spring sports will have state tournaments coming up in June. They're still putting together some of the particulars as to how they're going to be structured and where, but our spring sports like baseball and volleyball, track, tennis, lacrosse will have state tournaments. Much of that is due because they didn't have any season at all last year. So the state, they felt that we would try to do that. So they are also already looking at things for the summer in hopes that everything kind of keeps going in the direction that it is with safety and the protocols and things like that. But overall, here in Notre Dame, the club, everybody is doing a great job with getting their teams on track. And we're always waiting for weekly updates from the IHSA, but that's where we are right now.
Great. Does anybody have any questions for Coach in regards to any of the sports or any of the other? I guess we'll go over some of the COVID protocols for coming up. So let's see. We have the Coach's Corner. I understand that there's some track and field information. Judy, will you be sharing that? Is she on? She was on.
Okay. I don't know if
Okay. Do you know anything about track? Because Jess said that there was some track and field information to be shared today.
our track and field is concerned.
Yeah.
But we have a home meet coming up next week, Wednesday, and 3 Wednesdays in a row. We are having home meets. We have a lot of boys who are involved in a couple double sports right now, and but our numbers for spring sports are excellent. We have a volleyball game at home tomorrow against Niles West, and our baseball team also plays tomorrow against Maine West. So we have a big weekend coming up with our last football game against St. Rita and a number of lacrosse game on Saturday and baseball game on Saturday. So things are very busy as far as the sports are concerned here at the school. And a lot of our boys are coming out and playing a lot of the sports in the spring.
Yep. All right. And then I guess we have this was in the deck, the home team stadium protocols, but I guess since football's almost over, I guess we don't need to cover that today.
Well, no, but it's the same thing with a lot of all of our sports now. We are allowing our parents to come and watch. And we are also allowing visitors to come and watch. We are trying to make it so that for each player on the roster, they would have at least 2 guests that they would be able to bring. And so far, it's worked out very well with, we have stopped going over and checking off people. We're kind of going a little bit more on the honor system. We hope it works. But we've had some good crowds at our baseball games. We hope to have a good crowd tomorrow for volleyball. I don't believe Niles West is letting us into their school, so we're probably not letting them in to come and watch the game, but our parents are more than welcome to come in to the games and socially distance and cheer on the boys. So things are starting to work out very well, and a lot of our coaches and our administrators and security people have done a great job in taking care of people while they're here and making sure that they're enjoying the situation, because it's been a while since we've had good sports and we've been able to watch them. So I think everybody's very, very happy about it.
Yeah, as a volleyball parent whose son is a senior and didn't have a season last year, I'm grateful that we can at least see a couple of home games. So
Right.
Will they be streaming the game?
Yes, all of the varsity games will definitely be streamed. I don't know, we're looking at the idea of trying to do baseball, but volleyball and lacrosse will be streamed. And so if people can't make it, then even if we, in our away games, when the schools are streaming them, we have been able to send the link out so that parents can see that if they can't get there. But most of the schools that we're playing, especially the other Catholic schools, are allowing fans to come in. Some of the public schools in the area, for example, like I said before, Niles West will not let us in to view, our parents in to view the game. So everybody has a little bit different idea of what's going on with it.
Yep.
Am I back in, Peggy?
Yeah, you're back
you
in,
hear-
Judy. We hear you.
Okay, so I sent all the volleyball games to our computer person, and I don't know how it works, Mike, but she put them all so that they're accessible, all levels for volleyball in the gym.
They
Fantastic.
automatically come on.
Okay, yeah, that she programmed them in. So I don't know if you know how to get there, but she does have all volleyball games in the new system.
Great. Because I think you could access them from the school webpage. So
Okay.
Yep.
I haven't done that yet, so I don't know how, but that was part of, the improvements we did in the gym. So
Yep.
try it.
Yep, we'll do. Any treasurer report, Coach?
No, not at the moment, because we really haven't, with the beginning of spring sports, we haven't looked at where we were going to put some of the money. We're waiting to see what we're doing with some of the uniforms and supplies, and there will be an update with the report very shortly from the business office. But
Yeah.
we still have, probably $30,000 to $40,000 that we are going to be able to use for our spring sports, and potentially we did get a quote for a new sound system that we are looking at within the gym. It might be something that we end up helping the school with when we look at our where we are in June with our budget.
Yeah, that'd be great. We were talking about that a couple of years ago, so that would be really good. So any funds requested? I guess that's a no too.
The only thing that I would like to request would be that we yearly upkeep the turf field. And now that we've kind of finished some of the activities, the last couple of years, we've spent the $5,000, and they've come in to re-sow the field up, micro clean it and refurbish it. We probably have about 2 more years left on the turf field itself, because we're at that point where when we get to 13, 14 years, we need to replace it. There is information coming out about that, and there's hopefully going to be a capital campaign that will help to get the funds to do that. But right now, what we've been able to do each year is take care of the turf field so that I do have a quote from the company that sent over the last couple of years of $5,000. They would probably do that sometime in June when everything is all finished. So we can kind of be like right now, it can be held off, but that's the only thing that we're looking to request.
Did you want me to put it to a vote? Because is there anybody who's opposed to giving that money for the track?
No, we can wait till next month.
Okay. All right. Is there any new business?
Outside of all of the sports that are going on, like I said, we have a busy calendar coming up with baseball and volleyball this week, and next week it's full across the board. We've got a lot of different sports going on, but that's basically the new business that is going on. We're trying to find the best way that we can to in all of our sports to honor our seniors as they finish up their year here. And there's a lot of big things coming down the road in May that are going to be great for our seniors as far as a graduation mass in stadium. Where even I think Mike may have talked about it. I don't know.
Yeah, he did.
That and the mother son dance that we're looking at. So there's a lot of big things coming up in May that are going to be a great end to this school year.
Yeah, a very different end to the one we had last year, that's for sure.
A little different.
Okay. Judy, did you want to talk about Crazer?
Oh, yeah. Shoot. Well, he's got a proposal that he sent, and it's going back to the 17 weeks. And I guess that's what we need to discuss. I had sent it to Jessica. I don't know, Mike, if you got it in your office, but it's basically the same thing. And so I think we're going to go with it. Are we, Mike, or do we have to ask first?
It would be a matter of whether the club wants to do that, and then we would take it to the club feels that's something that we should do. Then I would take it to the business office and get permission to do that. And we would then have to order their tickets and get things organized, depending upon how we want to distribute them before the school year ends or no. But
Yep.
if
And
the
we
club
need
thinks that
somebody
that's
to
a
lead
good
that.
thing to do.
We need somebody to lead that, right? Also?
Yes, we do, because Danielle is graduating.
Yep.
Right. Yep.
Is there anybody on this call who would be interested in learning more about that fundraiser and potentially leading it?
Hopefully somebody that has a lot of kids and will be with us for the next 20 years. Or if you have one kid, we'll take you.
As long as he's not a senior, you're not going to be a senior, because we need you to do
Right.
this at least twice, right?
I'm not muted. Judy, I know nothing about it, but I'll help.
I love you.
Great.
Get your group. I mean, you've done well, Ari, with the,
Okay.
yeah, I mean,
I'll get a crew.
and you know what? I don't know if you know Danielle Fidanzia. She's done it for years. And I don't know if it's that hard if you get a group to work with. It was easier for her to do it. Her son helped her and she did everything. The tickets are really they're ready to go. He already did them for me, and all I got to do is say, send me 5,000. We probably have the same sponsors, Piggery and, oh shoot, who's the other one that was on there? Mike.
Play Hive was on there.
Yes, Flay Hive. And I think I've got them both again. They just
Piggery.
donate to pay for the tickets. Piggery, yeah.
Yep.
So, and they're on the tickets already. So the tickets are ready to go. We just need to approve it.
All right. Well, it looks thank you, Ari, for volunteering. It's always an easy fundraiser, and people look forward to it, especially since we have weekly winners. So, that it's really good for the athletic club, and it's also good for a few people's pockets. As somebody who's won, it's always a nice surprise.
I can send, if anybody's interested, I can send you a copy of the ticket tomorrow and you can see it. And then we just have to figure out when we want to do it. Are we going to wait until, August when the kids come back to school? We've tried giving them out before the kids leave. We've tried mailing them, which is an additional cost. I mean, according to this guy, and I think we've seen it even with the raffles we've done, people are hungry to do something a little bit fun. And, the tickets are still $20 and you get 17 weeks of play. I'm thinking maybe a lot of people on here don't know what we're talking about. So it's, that's it. You do nothing. You buy the ticket. I send it in every week. They send me the list of winners. I publish it. They send the checks to you. So it's a no-brainer.
Hey, Judy, I would encourage you guys to
Oh,
get
there
the
you
link.
are.
Yeah, hi. To get the link again, like we did the last time we did this, to have the link available for people just to purchase right off the Notre Dame website.
Yeah.
That will probably work out really well for you guys.
Ari, are you on?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
This is
Yeah.
Danielle that has run it and has done a fab
Okay,
job.
I just wrote down your name. I'll email you.
Oh, yeah, perfect. I can run through the process for you. It's,
Okay.
yeah.
And Danielle, you did it almost by yourself, right?
Yeah. I
With-
really
with-
just, I had
with
my
Jimmy.
son helping me stuff tickets and envelopes over the summer for service hours. And then it's really just tracking things on a database and getting the online purchase out to people. That's really it.
Great. Oh,
And a couple of the girls, like Teen Moms. Oh, I don't know. It might be easier. But
I'll
whatever.
get people.
Okay.
Mhm.
And I'll,
So one of the last, I think the last order of business is, so, we need officers for next year, and Jessica Bakulis and Kelly Spanos have said they're willing to stay on as president and vice president, and Ari, who volunteered to look into Crazer, has volunteered to be the secretary since my son is graduating, and after my third year in this role, it's time for me to go. Is there anybody else who's interested in any of these positions? Or is everybody okay with the unopposed contenders at this point?
bingo.
I think we're good. Great. And are there any questions or comments anybody wanted to bring to the table tonight? All right. Well, if that's it, I guess, like I said, the volleyball meeting for volleyball parents is in 4 minutes. You have some time. If not, then everybody have a good evening.
I think there was one question.
I can't see it.
I actually have a quick question.
Yes.
I know somebody brought it up earlier about football pictures. Does that get sent home with each team, or how? I mean, when they had their pictures taken?
We may give them out to the boys in school, but we are going to have a football awards ceremony in May.
Okay.
And we'll probably give it to them then. In fact, really, the award ceremony is probably going to be May 23rd. May 16th will probably be soccer and then football, because this Sunday we are having bowling and swimming awards, and next Sunday we're having basketball awards. So,
Coach,
Great.
will we be doing a volleyball awards too? Because I need to think about coaches' gifts, when to be able to deliver them.
that wouldn't probably be until after their season, sometime in June.
All right, so I got to get the gifts early. All right, thank you.
All right.
Any
Thanks, Coach. I'll pass that along.
Any
Okay.
other questions? All right,
Nope.
then.
Nice
Thank
job,
you.
Peg. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody have a good evening. Thank you.
You too. On to the
you.
next
Thank you.
meeting. Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.